Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. Now it's time for our NHL segment with Steve Duncan. If I'm over at Tony'sPicks.com, just a few minutes away from the start of this four-game card from NHL. So let's bring Steve in right now. Steve, what's going on?
Oh, pretty excited. Took the whole day off. We're going and watching all of these games. We're in the NHL playoffs, and it's pretty exciting. This first game, Jets versus Avalanche. I just personally think the Avalanche not are way too fast for the Jets. They're just way too fast. I know they play a good defensive system. I mentioned this before in previous videos we did. The Jets did really well against teams that were below 500, but not very well against tough teams, especially fast teams in the regular season. They got a game that can beat a lot of teams, but the elite teams, not so much. That's the reason why I took the Avalanche to win the series. And I don't think the Avalanche are going to try to shut anything. There's no reason for them to try to shut the Jets down. They just got to play with pace, keep the pace up, especially with Hellebuck not playing very well for the Jets. Um, Lately, they seem to have his number. So I'm going to take the Avalanche and over 6.5. The Jets will pot a couple. Gorgiev's not the greatest goaltender in the world, so I see an over 6.5, which I normally don't take in playoffs, but in this series, I'll keep on going with the over. It's done me well.
All right, Steve Duncan. Click the link below for his best bets. Avalanche minus 155 and over 6.5 goals. This game just minutes away from getting underway. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown for the four games on the card. Guys, remember, click the link below for Steve's best bets. Right now, use that promo code TonyT at checkout and you'll save 20% off all premium pick packages. Okay, let's get to the next game here on the board. Canucks and Predators. We see the Predators $1.35 with a total of 5.5.
At home, the Predators, there's too much energy going here for the Predators against the Canucks. They played very well at home all year long. The Canucks are probably going to come out with pace to try to get up early here against the Preds. But I trust their defense and their system to be able to shut them down and then take it overtime against a Vancouver team that I can't really get a read on what type of system they're putting in. It isn't really a system. I love Rick Tocchet, but I don't see a system here. I just see a high energy team that tries to outscore you. And the Predators love teams like that because their system is absolutely fantastic with Brunette. Brunette is probably one of the most underrated coaches in the league, and I think he'll figure out a way to make sure that the Preds win this one. I'll take the Preds, minus 130.
All right, Steve Duncan, click below for his premium picks. Canucks and Predators here, minus the 135. All right, we'll continue on, guys. Remember, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all Steve's premium pick packages. Find the link in the description. Next game here, Rangers and Capitals. Rangers $1.98 on the road with a total of 5.5.
As far as I know, Jensen's still not going to be in for the Capitals. I got screwed here a little bit because they have made it seem like they are going to um, bring Jensen in the last couple of games. He's one of the most underrated defensemen in the league, and without him, they don't really have all that much. I think the Rangers pull this off in pretty good fashion. I'll take them in regulation. It says minus 150. I got it minus 120, minus 115 actually. So we'll go Rangers in regulation, minus 115 to finish off the Caps and get some rest for the next round.
All right, Steve Duncan here with Rangers and Capitals here. Rangers in regulation minus the 115. All right, let's continue on here on our NHL rundown as we get ready here for the next game here on the board to wrap up this NHL four-game card. It will be the Oilers and the Kings. We see the Oilers favored on the road, $1.48, total 6.5.
Now, this has been fun. Your Kings against my Oilers. I I'm sticking with the Oilers here. I think they'll take him a line, but what I do think is that as much as the Kings have tried to, they've tried this 1-3-1. They had no other system. That's the thing about the Kings. They don't have a hybrid. They can't play man-to-man. They can't. If they open it up, they're done. Their goaltending is not very good. And against an Oilers team that can pretty much beat a 1-3-1 if they can outskate them, they will. And that's what they'll probably do here. I see this as like a 5-2, 5-3, sorry, not 5-2, 5-3, 5-4 Oilers win. I think the Kings do have enough speed, and Skinner is, for the Oilers, is not the greatest goaltender in the world to pot a bunch here as well. However, I just think the Oilers will outscore them. If you give them the opportunity to try to outscore you, they probably will. And the Kings will do that. And that's why I figure Oilers minus 148 and over 6.5.
All right, Steve Duncan here with Oilers and Kings. Oilers 148 here, and over 6.5 goals. All right, we got through this 3-pack here from NHL playoffs, first Sunday's action. Now time to turn our attention over to TonySpix.com. Steve, doing a really good NBA year this last 30 days. All right, Steve, NBA still on the board. Still 3 games in NHL. Still afternoon action coming up here in Major League Baseball. It was a Sunday night game. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Well, right now we're looking at we got a good play on the Guardians, plus 1.5. They're up on the Braves. We have an over on the Dodgers Blue Jays game, and it looks like it's heading that direction there. The Cardinals are still in it against the Mets. I got the Cardinals. We're hitting pretty damn good over at Tony's Picks. I got best bets coming up for the NHL, and I have a 3-game package right now that you can still get in it. Love it, and I've been hitting on those extremely well this year. So head over to Tony's Picks. These are all my leans. You want my best bets that hit there at about 60 to 70%. You want to get over there, hit the link in the description, and you can find me, and you can make some scratch, as well as all the other cappers out there. We got great cappers every day. When you go over to the link, you can see that almost all the cappers in Tony Picks are winning on the regular. You're getting green all the time. It's one of the best investments you can find.
That's right, guys. Got one with Steve Duncan over at Tony's Picks. I'm enjoying a good NBA over the last 30 days. So when you click the link in the description, you'll land right on Steve's handicapper page. This is where you get on board with his packages. You see the long-term passes, 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. You get all of his pre and plays for that time you select. When you go to his handicapper page, make that purchase. We're still in the first round here of the NHL playoffs, so an NBA playoffs, so no better time than get on board. Maybe that 7-day pass, take you Sunday through Saturday with all the NBA, NHL playoff action there, as well as MLB, and we'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access Steve's page. Click the link in the description, land right here, and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Steve, as always, great having your show. Continue your success, and we'll catch up with you later tonight for those Monday games.
All right. Take care, buddy.
You as well.
Everybody enjoy the games. Have a great weekend.
Well, for Steve, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.